This electric car is going to run out of electricity at any moment. I just don't know when, and there is a reason I'm doing this. I'm going to test out the AA's new mobile charging service, where they've got vans with actual batteries in them and charging devices in them, so if you run out of electricity like I'm about to do, they'll rush out there and recharge your vehicle for you. Oh, please don't die now. This would be the worst possible time. Yeah, so how it works, I don't know. They've already put out a video. It's a cool video. It shows a Nissan Leaf running out of electricity, supposedly, but we all know it's all staged. You know, it's a sunny day, the sun's shining, everyone's smiling, the birds are singing, there's puppies and rainbows. Okay, maybe I aided the puppies and rainbows a bit, but you get the idea. It's not real. This is real. This is a miserable Auckland day, and I don't know where I'm going to run out of electricity. I better point out that this is not a regular Nissan Leaf. Yes, it's an 11-year-old first generation Nissan Leaf, came out with a 24 kilowatt hour battery, but this is a little bit special. About a year ago, this Nissan Leaf, which belongs to my boss, believe it or not, hi Mark, this Nissan Leaf had a heart transplant. It had its battery replaced with a 30 kilowatt hour brand new battery, custom made by a firm in Auckland for this model of Leaf as a slot-in replacement. And by the way, if you want to know more about that, if you want to see a video about how that works, please let me know. Tell me in the comments and give this video a like and a share so that other people might find this video as well. It all helps. This video's in your hands, people.
And with the guessometer flashing at me saying I should have run out 40 kilometers ago, I was starting to get nervous.
Oh man, I am so nervous right now. It's been flashing no range left for a long time. I've got 41.7 Ks out of it, 41.8 Ks now. I think I'd better get off at this off-ramp. I don't want to risk it. Cannot be on the motorway and run out of electricity. I have to get off.
I chickened out, scared of running out on the motorway, so with my heart in my mouth, I got onto the roads and looked for a safe place for the car to die.
How do I, this is, oh no, I don't want to be there. Okay, let's go this way. I don't even know where I am, and this is not where I want to be. I had planned to be somewhere like 5 Ks that way. Can I get out of here? Oh, where am I going? I don't know what is going on. I am not, I am not relaxed.
Still, things could always be worse.
Well, at least the window wipers are the noisiest, rubbiest things I've ever heard. That makes the journey so much more relaxing. Mark, fix your wipers. It's not on turtle mode or anything yet though. This is bizarre. 47.4 Ks since it said we've got no range left.
What started out as range anxiety slowly became range boredom because this tired old Nissan Leaf, not unlike Shortland Street, simply refused to die.
This is ridiculous. This is actually getting boring now. I've got the heater going to try and get rid of the range more, and I'm accelerating and slowing down. And I've done 53 Ks after it said I've run out. This is ridiculous.
But I was determined to run out of power, so I soldiered on, passing yet another electric car charger.
There's a charger right there. I can see one right there. I've got no excuse to run out of electricity. It's done 60 kilometers now since it said I had no range left. This is ridiculous. And I've got the heater going and the air conditioning going. I'm trying to drain the range down. And just between you and me, I think I might buy an old tired Nissan Leaf and get its battery upgraded like this one, because this has blown my mind at how far this thing goes per charge. Staggering. Officially, it does 200 Ks on a charge, but really? Oh, watch out, big seagull. This thing is just going on and on and on. Oh, and I'm getting wet. I'm getting wet, but it's too hot because I've got the heater blasting to try and drain the range. First world problems. Tell you what, this car could do with a clean though. It's a very, very used Nissan Leaf.
With a very bored driver, but fortunately, after imitating the lion's roar window wipers, the car decided it had finally had enough.
Oh, we're out. Oh, we're out. That's the end of it. All right, I'm going to coast through this roundabout. We're done. And stop right here. $82.9 kilometers I've driven after it said I had no range left. With the heater going full blast for the last 40 minutes. Anyway, all right, that's the hard part done. Thank God that's over. Hey Google, call AA.
Calling Alcoholics Anonymous.
No, that's next week. Call Automobile Association.
With the AA on the way, I had just enough time to scoff down a quick lunch.
Man, I made that strong. Far out. As well as my coffee, I've got my travel potato, which is still warm. And I've also got chicken salt. I don't know if you've ever tried this, but chicken salt is the bomb. It is awesome. And now that you can get this Australian invention in New Zealand, do we even really need Australia anymore? I mean, what else do they have to offer? Magpies? Coal? Kind of redundant now. A lot of people don't know you can actually microwave potatoes. Put some holes in it with a fork, microwave it for 5 minutes, boom, it's cooked. They're delicious, they're nutritious, and they're high in natural pathogens.
And while I wolf down some kai, let me do a quick shout out to Ecotricity, which makes these videos possible. Ecotricity is our country's only carbon zero certified electricity provider. So every single slice of electricity they provide is 100% renewable, coming only from wind, hydro and solar sources right here in New Zealand. So grab yourself some green cred and save some money with their competitive prices by joining up today at ecotricity.co.nz. And on the subject of electricity, the AA had soon arrived with one of their new vans that had been kitted out with an onboard battery-powered charging system just for electric cars.
What sort of charging plug type, first of all, do we have?
So this particular car will have a type 1.
Okay, so this one on the side here?
The one with the
right?
orange, yes.
Yep. Okay, and what charging output does this charger provide?
So this is the EVSE.
Okay.
This is a 7.6 kilowatt.
Okay.
And the battery we have there is 4.3 kilowatts. And this will charge at the rate of 15 amps into your car.
All right, can we see it in action?
We can, definitely. No? We also carry the type 2.
Yeah,
so those are the most common types of plugs we have.
I see. Okay, so it just goes from type 2 to type 1?
Yeah, just change that from type 2 to type 1.
All right, and that's it. So how much range do you normally give to an electric car that's stopped on the side of the road?
So ideally, our aim is to get you to the nearest charging station.
There's actually one just around the corner, but that doesn't look very good on video.
but that's what it is actually. To be very frank, we have done vehicles that died 50 meters from their house.
Oh, no way.
And then we went in there, put 5 kilometers or 3 kilometers, and they just go home.
Right.
So ideally, to the nearest charging station, and worst case scenario, sometimes if it's not very far, we get them home.
So I can see you've got all the gadgetry, you've got a big battery built in here. Where does the power for this battery come from? Does it charge off the van or does this get charged up?
There is a 4.3 kilowatt battery there. That's a lithium battery. And then we have an inverter. At the moment, the current charge is coming off that lithium battery. That's a second battery, the auxiliary battery. The inverter puts it through, comes through the inverter and gets your whatever voltage your car needs. To charge that battery, we also have provision when the truck is being driven around. The alternator for this truck can also recharge our battery.
Okay, cool.
So just like we have just come out of charging our vehicle just then I was speaking to you about.
Yep.
So we've charged that vehicle. This battery would have some charge in it, but it will still be able to give you charge enough to go to the next charging station.
Awesome. What's the typical cost for the motorist to fill up?
So this is a service for members. It's a free service. It is covered under the membership subscription and there's no extra cost.
Oh, cool. What if you're not an AA member?
If you're not an AA member, there will be a call out charge and that will cover your charging.
Okay. How many vans are there with these charging units built in?
So there's 3 of them. One in Wellington that has been there since 2020 and the 2 that we have at the moment running in Auckland. And the third one is about to come around in Christchurch in a month or 2.
My window's down. I just realised. One question I'm wondering is you've arrived in a diesel vehicle. Why a diesel?
So when this idea was floated, we go, okay, we need to entice people to buy more EV. And we went searching for an ideal vehicle.
Right.
And at that point in time, we did not have a vehicle that met our requirement. So this vehicle, as you can see, it's not a dedicated EV vehicle. It also carries batteries. So we need a vehicle that can carry at least close to 1 ton of weight, and also do this bit.
Okay.
At the moment, the car park is not saturated with electric vehicles, so we only get electric vehicles every now and then.
Okay.
But this is our daily bread and
So
butter.
this is the bread and butter, right? How many? So I can tell that one of your biggest call-outs must surely be flat batteries in combustion vehicles.
Exactly. I see. Internal combustion battery. That was internal combustion vehicles. That's what we were doing previously, and now we've added this service to it.
Do you know, are there more vehicles like this planned for Auckland?
Definitely yes. Depending on the need, we will definitely want to make sure that all our members, wherever they are, they get this service.
So I'll give this a few more minutes and then I'll carry on my way and go and get a rapid charge.
Yes, so we'll give you enough to get moving. Thereafter, get it fully charged, and away you go.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
No, you're very welcome.
I guess
It's
I
a
better join the
pleasure.
AA.
No worries, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
And that's it. We're on the road again. We've got just enough electricity into this beast to go to the high-powered DC charger, and then I'll plug into that really fast chonky plug and load the battery up and carry on with my day. That is a very handy service by the AA. Not bad at all.